last couple days of chopping corn silage here for 2018. It's October 17th. It's Wednesday afternoon. We just had a pretty quick shower roll through here a little while ago. We were able to get the trucks into the field to drive them alongside the chopper here. We had a pretty good shower go through. We even had some sleet out of it. I thought it was going to turn over to snow. We kept chopping, went right through the rain we did. It got a little sloppy, but we continued on. We're back to using dump wagons today because of that rain shower that went through here just a little bit ago. But as you can see, the sun is out now, and it's rather nice again. So I'm thinking in the next hour or so here, the sun should be able to dry this ground out enough to be able to get the trucks up in alongside the chopper, but it's just a little greasy here yet. They're staging at the road, or they were staging at the road. There is one up in the other field where we were chopping in earlier. He made a fast dash for it. He's getting loaded over there now, and we're back to loading the dump wagon, like I said. Kind of a slow go when you have to load the dump wagons, but it allows us to continue on here. We're about 4 miles away from home now here on this piece of ground here. We've got 20 acres in this field, 14 or something over in the other one. So we're just going to keep marching on here. I want to be done by Thursday night. The bunk's getting right up there, and we're gonna need to put both articulators on it here by late tonight. Early tomorrow anyway. The last couple weeks we sure have gotten the use out of these dump wagons, that's for sure. They slow things down quite a bit, but boy do they sure enable you to keep things moving. Even only going that far with the dump wagon to the truck, it's hard for two of them to keep up here, so that's what's so slow about them. And this wagon's loaded before that other dump wagon gets up in here, and then I'll be waiting a little bit. That one's loaded. Yeah, these guys gotta have to pass each other a little bit here. Be a little bit of a tight set. got a pair of A320s here on these dump wagons. Dump wagons are the same size. They're both Miller Pro 90/16s. They hold about 12 ton apiece, and they only load the truck about 2/3. They put about 2/3 of a load on the truck. Dump wagons are tall enough, but they're not as long as the truck. If they were 20 feet long, they'd put more of a uniform load on the truck. You can't go any higher with them. When they dump on our 6 foot long or 6 foot tall trucks, rather, they put a pretty good, well-rounded load on one of them. What these guys have been doing is they've been putting partial dumps on fully loaded ones. Get a little more than a dump cart on each load. They round them right up that way. The ground's drying out. Another little bit here, we'll be able to get the trucks in and alongside us. We got this lot opened up pretty good now, so at least with it opened up, the trucks will be able to maybe get around it a little easier rather than being tied to the back of the chopper here. The one field that we chopped earlier, however, is going to be sloppy, and they've got to drive through that to get to this one. Right when it started raining, Jared, he was stuck with a tractor trailer. Dave was having trouble getting him out. I was loading a straight truck. That got stuck. We were pulling 2 of them out in pouring rain. And that one lot, I wanted to finish it up. We hung out and finished it, and then the sun came out, so... Another one loaded. Well, here we go. The first truck back in this field since it's rained here. So it's getting dry enough to get the trucks back into the field, so we'll be able to speed things up here now. This is Dobler's 564. This is a dual purpose corn. This would go for, we could combine this corn as well. Moisture's running right at 55% moisture. Still got a little bit of green in it, but it's fairly dried down. This is where we made a turnaround to get the dump wagon. The dump wagon was loaded, he had to go back the other way, and of course the dump wagon's not the neatest thing to chop onto as you're going around the field. It's a small container to hit, especially when it gets loaded. You've got to make any kind of a turn of any kind. us 4 dump wagon loads to get around this field. Could have done it in 2 silage trucks. Let's just hope it doesn't rain again here. It'd be nice to get these 2 fields out of here today. Get ready to send it, Sarge. If you get a running start, you'll be able to get right through that. He's got to get a running start here. Okay, here he comes. Blasting. We're going to go with him. That's done. Chopping off these end rows here, and when we get to the other side here, he's going to be loaded, so we need to blow a hole down the middle, but we've got to continue to go around the outside of the lot here. Getting another rain shower again. Doesn't look like this one's going to be here for that long. That big raindrop's coming down now. We're loading the dump wagon again. We're loading the dump wagon again. We've got a truck in behind us here, so we're hoping we can at least get the truck loaded before it rains too much again this time around. It doesn't look like it's going to stick with us that long. Almost like there's sleet in this rain shower as well. Sun peeking through to the north. Just in behind this front, there's some sun in behind it, so this little shower shouldn't last too long, but there's sleet in this rain here. You can kind of see it in the air a little bit. It's coming down rain here pretty good again. This is the second truck we've loaded back here, so he's just about loaded. Hopefully he can get back to the road. The sun's still shining, so I would think this shower is only going to stick around a couple minutes here, but we're loaded. Let him get out. As you can see, it's pretty greasy. To back up and turn around. hopefully he can get to the road before it gets any greasier back here. He should be okay. This is our last pass around the outside of the field. The headlands are done. We'll have to blow a hole down through the middle. There's short rounds on one side of this field, long rounds on the other, so we're going to have to split it a couple different times. And it's coming down pretty good with this shower here now. They did say we were going to get showers all day today, so make the best with what we've got here with the use of the dump wagons. It's coming down. It's raining and the sun is shining. Go figure. We're just gonna keep motoring along. Trucks are gonna have to sit at the road. Wagon has gotten back here. Yeah, that truck is having trouble. We got to cut a path down through the middle so that he can get out. Hey Tim, we'll cut a path in the middle there so that you can get out.
Yeah, I'm just in this little man. I can't get up.
We'll cut a hole right in behind you and you can come out behind you. There, we got that one loaded. Alright, we got a truck stuck down in there. As you can see, you can see the raindrops there dripping, or the rain dripping off the cab. We're going to cut a hole down through the middle here so that truck can get out. He's got a hill over there and he's got a hill to his right side. So Jared just pulled in behind me. We're going to blow a hole down through the middle here. This way he'll be able to get out on somewhat level ground, plus the spot where we're cutting the corn off, to be able to get better traction on that ground anyway, as opposed to the ground that's been opened up already. We'll have to cut a pass towards him and then a pass back out. We're going to end up cutting him a 50-foot swath so that he can get out here. Actually, we might as well make one pass. Get right to him. Let's cut this little chunk by the woods, Jared. Okay, he's making a mad dash for it here. And he made it. Well, this is the path here where we cut a pass for Tim to get out. The one nice thing about the chopper, it's not like a combine. You can work off of either side of it, or you can blow over the back. So right now we're blowing to our left-hand side, loading the dump wagon. So like a combine, the auger only comes off the combine on the left-hand side, and the only place you can unload a combine is off the left-hand side of the machine, loading into a truck or a grain buggy or a semi or anything like that. So now, to get up here, I'm going to swing my pipe over my back. I'm going to bring it around. Now I am on the other side here. We're cutting another hole down through the middle of this field here, so we've got it broke up in sections now. We cut the one path so that truck could get out of the field. He was kind of locked up down to this other end down here. He had a hill to the right to go up out of and a hill to the left. So we blew a hole in over there. Now we're sectioning this off. We've got short rounds over to our left. We've got some long rounds here right next to us. And then we've got another shape of the field over on our right-hand side here where this point comes out. So what we have is we have this field all opened up now. Now we'll be able to chop it off in sections with the trucks or dump wagons running on either side of me here. I've got the dump wagon in behind me right now, and I'm blowing a load onto him. I'm blowing the load straight back, and he is following me here. So now we're just going to swing the pipe over to the right-hand side. He'll pull up on my right-hand side here, and I'll start loading him. And there is another one loaded. Oh, look at that. The rain has stopped now. And Jared has just pulled away with a load of corn silage on the dump wagon. Now, as this plant comes to full maturity, and we get late in the season here, the plant starts to dry down. We're down to the point where it's about 54% moisture. Now, the one thing we can do to manage this crop as it starts to dry down is we can adjust our length of cut here. This is one of the things that we can do. So as this crop is getting drier, we want to cut this crop up into smaller pieces. So right now I have this set at 10 millimeter, which is 3/8 of an inch. Now the other thing we can do to manage this crop as we're processing it, we have what's called a kernel processor in this machine, and it's a set of rolls that are real tight together, and the distance on them rolls is set at 2 millimeters. I can adjust this number on the fly, the gap on the kernel processor rolls, and I can adjust this length of cut. As this crop gets drier, in order for us to maximize its feed quality in the bunk, it's best that we have that diced up just a little finer so that when we pack it in the bunk, the material will actually be able to get the air out of it. Now, as this plant matures, the kernel of corn gets harder. As that kernel of corn gets harder, we want to make sure we're processing that kernel of corn. Here's an ear of corn here, and here's these kernels. They're pretty hard. If you don't process these kernels, you don't dice them up, it'll pass right through a cob. Therefore, she won't be utilizing it. Here's some corn that I spilled out of the chopping pipe here. And then what you want, here's the silage here. Here's all the pieces of different pieces of the plant. Here's part of the cob here, diced up. Part of the kernels here. And then this is the leaves of the plant. So we've got that processed pretty good to the point where the cow will not be able to sort this corn silage out. Prior to having a kernel processor, the cob was to go through the chopper here. We'd have bits of cob in the feed. They'd be the size of a quarter, and those pieces of cob, those pieces of cob, the cows would sort, and they would leave it in the feed bunk. Then you wouldn't get any feed quality out of it because you'd be throwing it away. The cow would actually sort that cob out. So we're going to engage the cutter head here. Double click our head, and we're going to start in chopping here. Okay, somebody miscounted. We got one row of corn left here. We've got the short rounds done. We've got to move over. We've got to get the long rounds part of this field. We've got 4 acres left. So Jared's, the one dump wagon just left me there. Now they're kind of passing each other right there. So Jared's coming back at me this way here, and we'll get this one row of corn chopped up. Then we'll move over onto the long rounds over there. Well, this is a 700 horsepower one row chopper, folks.